Before I start this video, this is a reminder that I also have scripts for this theme from which you can install the entire theme just by clicking and running the script along with the installation of DWM. Links are provided in the description. Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you a very basic customization of DWM. So first you need to head over to the terminal in order to install DWM. If you're on Arch, it is very easy. You can just go for EAS DWM if you have the AUR helper. If you don't have, you can definitely use git and install AUR. And that's it. That's all you need to go for. Hit the enter button. Wait. Because I already have this package installed, just rebuilding it. Enter, select the default option, wait for a few seconds for the package to get installed. And you might think that I'm speaking in a very low voice here, but the problem in Linux is that there is some driver issues with this microphone, and due to some reason, however low I set the volume, it just becomes the audio quality turns out to be very bad. Anyway, that's it. That's all what we need. Now you just need to log out from here. Just click on log out and go and click log out. So finally I've logged into DWM. So how did I start the terminal, you say? It's very easy. You just need to know the basics and the key bindings that are there. It is Alt plus Shift plus Enter. It will bring up the terminal, as you can see. Now you can spawn as many instances of terminal as you want, or any other application that you need. Now if you want to close the terminal or an active application, you can definitely go for Alt Shift C, which will close the applications. Now the default mod key in this case is Alt. So if you just go to Firefox, okay, if we go to Firefox and search for DWM default config, that is there. If you just go there, you will get the default config, not the default config, I mean the shortcuts, default keybind, they are there. So you can definitely go to the cheat sheet and check them out from there, but things might not work if they are not updated properly. So it's recommended that you just head over to your file manager. For my case it is Nautilus, and then just go for if you just install it with Yay, then your files will be in .cache. Inside that in Yay, and then we have DWM, and inside that you get the config.h. Now if you want, you can definitely move the files that are there inside the tarball that you will get, or you can just open the tarball and you will get this folder or the directory. Just extract the directory out here and then open or cd into the directory, and let's just close this, and these are the files that you will find. So let me just, for the record, let me just show you. Just open this, let me delete this, shift delete. So this is basically a kind of backup kind of thing from where you can get back to your default config. So these are the defaults. Now this is the config.def.h. this is the file we can edit. So we will do a very basic editing of this. Now dmenu, we are not going to use dmenu. Instead of that, let's use Rofi. But before, we need the Rofi themes, right? Because it doesn't really look good without a theme. So let's open Firefox. I don't know what is the problem with my dmenu. It doesn't open due to some reason. It was working last day, but today I'm having problems. So let's go for Rofi themes. Here we have it, and this is the thing that we need. We just need to clone the repository. Open the terminal, Alt Shift Enter, and then let's create a folder for Rofi. Let's go for Rofi themes, and let's cd into Rofi themes, enter, and paste this. Now let's remove that thing over there, enter, and it will start the cloning process. Now after the wait for a few seconds, it will be done very quickly. That's all done. Now you need to install a package that is Rofi. So go for sudo pacman s Rofi and press the enter button. Enter your password, go for the installation, and it will be done properly. Now just to check if everything is working or not, just enter Rofi show and you will find this, from where you can open the application, whichever the application you want. So let's cd into Rofi. Now we need to enable execution for the script that is going to install everything here. Now it's probably in most cases it is enabled by default, but in case if it is not, that's why this measure has been taken. Now go for /setup.sh, press the enter button, and that's it. The installation is complete. And if you go to this one, you get all the styles that you have here. So as you can see, there are many styles which you can go for, and for our case I would like to use something very simple, but for the time being I will be using let's use this one. Style 1 is fine. Let's go for style 1, and here we have type 1, enter, and this is it. So what is the style? That is the style 1. Let's go into this directory. Head over to this one, Control Shift C, Control Shift V. Okay, there we have it. Now just open this. Now you can use any other text editor also. You can also open it with gedit, so it's up to you, whatever the choice that you want to go for. And there, now here, if we check this out, edit the following line to use script and edit the following line to use the style you like. So here we have the style. Default style is this one, that is style 1, and then we did not change anything for the time being. After this we will check it out. Now we can definitely head over to the config that we have over here. Let's go to the keybinds that we have and just create a copy of this one that you have. Control C, Control V, create copy, and change this to something that you will not use. For example, Z is something which is not used. For the command it will be Rofi cmd. Now let us create a variable with the name. Now see, I've added this Rofi cmd. Now it is important that you add the same combination over here and separate every line that is there in by space as I've shown here. And it is important that you add this Rofi cmd variable over here and define the variable as an array. There you have a different set of strings that I have added over there, which you can see. So in a similar manner you need to add the strings inside the array. Just separate them, make sure that the delimiter that you use for separating the string is the space that is there. Anyway, after you've done that, save the config.h file by pressing Ctrl+8 and S, and then open this in terminal, and then just go for sudo make clean install. Enter this, enter your password, and it will do whatever it needs to be done. Now I won't do this now because I have to do some more changes that are there in such as changing the color and all that I want to do. So by default it creates a kind of accent with cyan, but let us open Firefox. I guess we had Firefox opened here. So here we have Firefox, and from here we can do something, is that let's just shift this to 4. Okay, now go for CSS color picker. Just enter this, and there it is. Now here is the cyan that we have. Let's paste this and see what color it is, which this color corresponds to the one that is here. So you can change that to something else. Now we will be changing the colors according to the theme that we are going to choose. So let's go for GTK themes. Now the GTK applications can be themed differently with an application installed, that is the LX appearance. So make sure that you have the LX Appearance installed in your system. Now there are several themes that you can choose from, so it's up to you. For this theme, let's see what are the themes that are available. Okay, this looks nice. So for this one we are going to use the Marshmallow theme. Let's go to download. There we have dark edition. Click and download. Now installing this theme is very simple. You just need to open it in folder and double click and open the dark.zip, and there are several options. Let's select the lilac edition. Go to home, create a folder named .themes if you don't have it. If you already have, you did not create, just copy and paste this over here or extract the folder. Now it's time that we open LX Appearance, so press Alt+Z in order to bring up this and search for LX Appearance. There we have. Now from here you will be able to get the theme that we recently installed, that is a Marshmallow Dark Lilac. Click that, apply, close. Now let's see if we have any other colors. So go to downloads. Blue is very there's red, teal, orange. What is the original edition? Anyway, stick to the one we are currently going to use. Now let's relaunch Nautilus. Is it using a different theme? I guess not. Okay, let's select a different color. Let's go to home slash, okay, it's in downloads. Open the dark.zip, head over to home slash .themes, and let's copy and paste all of the things that skip, replace nothing. That's all done. Now let's press Alt+Z and open LX Appearance again. From here let's select Marshmallow. It seems that all of the colors are almost same. Okay, let us stick to Marshmallow Lilac. Apply. So this is how the buttons look. This is definitely using Breeze still. So let's try and relaunch our things, and there we have the Lilac edition that is working. Okay, done. Now close this, and for the next step, since the theme is already done, let us open Nautilus here. Alt-Z, Nautilus, enter, and this is the color that we need. So let's go to color picker and select something close to the color that we want. Okay, I guess this color can do. So copy, and let's replace this. We're not going to change the name of the color variable that is being used, but instead we are going to change a bit of the color. And now there we have the gray that is being used probably in the backgrounds and the other areas. Let's see what's the color that is being used. This is a kind of whitish gray which is being used. I guess it is being used in the foregrounds and all. And then we have this one, which turns out to be something very similar. And then finally we have this. Okay, this is definitely the one that is being used in these parts. Go to the first one. Okay, similar thing. So instead of using something like this, why not use the same color but which is dependent on something like this? So you can go for that also, but I guess messing with all these things might make it look a bit bad. So for the time being, another thing that we are going to change is the text color, probably the text color. So I'm going for this, and I guess this will paste. Now you need to install a font which is named as Font Awesome. Just type this, head over to Font Awesome. There you will get the download links. Now another thing that we need to know is the Font Awesome characters that are there, which we need to implement. So let's open Firefox again. Okay, let's not do it like this. There we have it, Firefox. Now from here, let us open Font Awesome templates, Font Awesome character. There we have the cheat sheet. Now there are basically three modes in this window manager, which can be changed by clicking this. One of them is the floating mode, another one is the tiled view. So that is there. So let's copy this and see if it works on a normal software. Like, I'm just using some very random fonts that are there, or icons that are there. So you, while designing, make sure, or editing the theme, make sure to install and see if you can use some other icons in that. Yeah, the cube works, for example, and let's see if this works. Yeah, done. Now instead of using the numbers there, you can also use something else. Okay, so instead of using all these numbers, we can use icons, or if you want something a little bit minimal, you can also use dot. Let's see if we get the password symbol text. See if I can get that. Search for the bullet Unicode. Yeah, there. Now you can just copy this Unicode that's there, and then instead of using all this 1, 2, 3 and all, you can have something that is a little bit more minimal in your eyes. So you can go for several dots. Now save it. Done. Now for the next step, now we have done quite an amount of work. So also another thing that I would like to show you guys is that you can also change the position of the top bar that is there. You can change it. You can also change it to bottom just by changing the value from 1 to 0. Now save it. Right click over here, open in terminal, in home/.cache/dwm 6.3, and from here right click, open in terminal, Alt-Shift-C, sudo make install. Okay, sudo make clean install. That's it. Okay, done. Now let us just quickly log out and log back in. Okay, now let's move to the next part of the video. Now we have already done this installation. Now you can see that the color is a bit different. Obviously it's using the blue color. Now the reason that I'm sticking with the blue color instead of a violet, because in several places of the theme itself there is the blue color. For example, if you go to LXQT, LX appearance, you can see that it's using a blue color instead of the lilac one. So it does complement it a little bit. So let's open Firefox. Let's open Firefox. Close this window, Alt-Shift-C, and now, okay, I first need to connect to the internet. So make sure I have the internet connection. Let me connect it. Okay, after that, now just head over to Pexel. That's the place from where I get all the wallpapers. Okay, let's go to Pexels, and we need something that is kind of lilac and blue, has the colors lilac and blue. So let's search for blue, purple. Let's see if we can get it. There are many wallpapers from here, so you can choose any of your choice. So for the time being, for this one, this looks nice. Okay, now you can use Faith for applying the wallpaper, or also you can go for nitrogen. Now I guess, what is the package? I don't remember here. You can go for sudo pacman s nitrogen. Yes, this is the package. Enter a password. Enter. There you have nitrogen 1.6.14. So you can go and get this. Let's go for the installation and it will be done. Now if you need to launch nitrogen, it is very simple. Again, go for Alt-C. It will open up this and launch nitrogen. And there you have everything. It almost shows all the pictures that are there. Now you can go to preferences. And you can change some of the directories you have. For example, you can delete this pictures directory, you can delete this one, and click on OK. And there you have all the files that are there in the download section. We can go for this one. Just click that and click apply. That's it. Let's move to some other place and check it out. As you can see, it has been applied as the wallpaper. Now it is important that you add this such applications to AutoStart. I will talk about that in the later part of my video. Okay, now for closing it, Alt-Shift-C will close it, but as you can see, the wallpaper still persists in the background. Now for the next step, we need some concave themes. So for that, you can go for I'm going to give you two options. First let us go for TechMine. First let us go for Rischa Concave. Search for that on Google. I guess you will get it. And here we have it. Where is it now? If you want to download it from his repository, you have it here. If we can just git clone this, oops, it's all in caps, git clone, Ctrl+Shift+V, enter, and just wait for a few seconds and it will be done. Okay, that's all. Now let's cd into, wait, did I use a different theme name? Yeah, that's it. Now we have all the themes that he has there. Now you can just cd into Rischa. Yeah, this is the theme. Okay, now after you have downloaded the theme, you can cd into their folder, that is cheapest, whoops, I'm using the wrong spelling, and there you have all the folders that are there. Now let's get back, and you need to make a directory inside .config/conky. This is the directory that we need to create, but I already have that folder. For example, if you want to create a sample folder, let's go for sample. You can create like this. So after that, just we need to copy this folder that we have, cheapest, I hope I'm using the correct name, yeah, slash, what is the name of the theme? RISCHA. We need to copy this to .config/conky. That's the place we are copying. Enter, and it's done. Now if you cd into .config/conky ls, there we have Izar, we have Rischa. These are the two things that we have done. Now also I'm going to show you another theme from here, which is the TechMine theme. Now why I'm going to show you two themes, because our Rofi is at the center position. Now Rischa is such a theme that it has, let me just show you the theme. cd into Rischa. Oops, I keep messing up with the spelling. Okay, there we have a file name starter.sh. Now chmod +x ./start.sh will enable the start.sh to be executable. Just go for that, just to be safe if it is not enabled for execution. Anyway, now you need to install some dependencies. Now he has talked about the dependencies already here in this place. So if we go for the requirements part, you have JQ, you need curl. So these are the two things that you need. So just go for sudo pacman s JQ and curl. These are the two things that you need. Enter your password, and these, as you can see, they are already installed in my system. Also you need conky. Obviously you will be requiring conky also. So just head over and install conky. That's it, done. After installing conky, you can now go and start up start.sh. Now it will lead to this weird problem where you have this conky running over here. So anyway, let's close this. Alt shift to close. Okay, kill all I guess we are using a floating mode. Yeah, that was. Anyway, now for resolving that problem, we need to, where are we? We are in Rischa already. Let's see what are the files that are there. Go for ls, and then we can go for nano rischa. Oops, sorry, rischa.conf. There we have it. Now here you can see in this part we have this window type set as desktop. Change this own window type from desktop to override for override. Yeah, and if you remember that I told you to change this position, this part, that is the own window ARGB visual, to set it as true. But this only works for if you have a desktop running, for example GNOME. I had to use it there, but here it doesn't cause any problem with those black background. So let's go and close this, Control X, Y, and save the. Now for the next step, You can, okay, it's recording. For the next step, you can definitely go for, let's see, what are the fonts we have. Okay, go to config, concave, Risha. Here we have the fonts. This one font install. For the next font, so done. Close them. Now we need to restart the concave. It's very easy. Just head back here and run this. Open in terminal /start. Now my system is a bit messed up, as you can see that there are several other things that I'm running. I mean, every time a different terminal pops up. So I'm also going to show you how you can change the default terminal. Anyway, this is how it looks in font. Okay, instead of using that theme, let us cd into .config/concave. So instead of using that, whatever, I forgot the name, Rischa theme, I'm going to use the TechMine theme. First of all, the icons are not working due to some reason. I am trying to install the fonts are installed, but it's not working. If you guys know any fix, then it will be fine. Secondly, whatever I was going to tell you that time is that the Rischa is a centered concave, which will be present in the center part. It will look good, but at the same time, you have the roofie at the center, right? So it's better to have something in the sides so that it looks good. And we already have a cube that looks really nice over here, so it will be covering up that a little bit. But other than that, it was also a good one. But anyway, I've tried for a long time to fix that, but it's not working. So let's go cd into TechMine. Make sure you have the dependencies installed, that is JQ and curl, which you can definitely go and install easily. So that's what you need to do. Now after this, just go for the fonts that we have. Okay, we need to install the fonts there. Now just open Nautilus. I generally show everything by with the GUI, so so let me show this through GUI. You can open the .config folder. Here you have, inside that you have concave. There you will get TechMine. From here you get this fonts folder. You have Jost, that is a font which you need to install. Here are the two fonts that we need. Just drag and drop them over here. And here are the static fonts that are there, which you can also install. So just copy them here. Now close this, copy all of these into home/.local/share, and here you search for fonts and paste all the folders, I mean everything. Now for the next step, just update the font cache. That's it, done. Now all of these fonts are installed automatically. Now for the next step, you just need to, let me just check if everything is installed. Yeah, as you can see, it's written there, installed. Now for the next step, it's very easy. Just need to start the concave. But if you start, but if you start the concave over here, start.sh, as you can see, it leads to this problem that happens. So anyway, we need to solve that problem because we don't have any desktop environment running over here. So we need to change the script a little. Just open the terminal and cd to that place, wherever it is. Now just cd into TechMine, and now let's open TechMine.conf and TechMine2.conf. So first Ctrl+Shift+C, nano. Here you have it, and from here you just need to change a number of things. First, no need of changing the ARGB visual, as I had shown you in the previous videos. It is only required whenever you are in a desktop environment. For this one, you need to change this desktop to override. Save. For the next one, go for TechMine2. If you don't like nano, you can also use a GUI option, that is gedit, if you do have it installed in your system. So go for this, change it to override. Done. Now close it. Now let's start the concave, and as you can see, it's working. So the weather is from the location Snehen, I don't know, I can't spell that. So we can change the location easily. Just open. Okay, let us see what are the files that are here. Just get into scripts. Here you have weather.sh. just open this nano weather.sh. there we have it, and as you can see, the city ID is given over here as this one. Now you can change your city ID easily by opening the website link as provided here. So Control-Shift-C, Alt-Z, open Firefox, and here is the weather place, and it's not working. Okay, so I forgot to connect it to the internet, I guess. Yeah, so make sure you have internet connection, refresh the page, and it opens. From here it is very simple. Just search for the location. For my case it is Kolkata. Search for Kolkata, and this is the city ID that you need to paste. Head over here, delete this text and paste the city ID with Control-Shift-V. Save it with Control-S and exit with Control-X. That's all. Now just restart the Conky. Restart the Conky. Oh, sorry. So, and you should be having still not updated. Just restart again. That's it. As you can see, it's showing Kolkata is haze, and I don't know what appears after 30. This one was also there in the previous Conky which I used from Closebox 73. I don't know what the symbol means. Anyway, I also don't know how to remove that. Maybe you can do that by opening the I guess I managed to remove that in the previous Conky configuration. I don't remember now. I may have linked the edited version in my description. Now last but not the least, we also need to set date and time, right? Because while you're working you won't be able to see the date and time from now. In DWM you need to set the date and time with an infinite loop. You can set it in a script and then link it to .config/autostart. There you have all the .desktop file. You can link from there inside a script, which will handle all of the things like opening up nitrogen, opening up a Conky, and everything. So that is very easy, no problem with that. For setting the loop, it is very simple. So let's use while, do while, and then go for x set root. Okay, before that, let me also tell you something, that you can set this text, anything, the one that is present in the right hand corner, to anything as you feel like. So you can go for x set root name and then change the name to anything else, like for example, let me just put Arcnations over there. Oops. So as you can see, it appears Arcnations. So I've hit enter by mistake. There you can see Arcnations. Also, if you want some space, I guess some space can be added. Yeah, so you can have some space to make it look a little bit nice. So that's it. Now you can also set the date and time over there. So for that, let us use a do while loop. So while do x set root name, and for the date we can take the help of date set, and then let's enter sleep. Like for, if you want to update it every second, you can put sleep 1, so it will be updated every second. Or if you want to update it every 10 seconds or something like that, you can also set that, because you will be also able to see the seconds along with the date. So update it with 1 second. And now if you're doing this on inside a script, you don't need those delimiters that I've used, the semicolons over here, the two that I've used. You need not add them. That's it. Now as you can see, the date and time has been added over here. Now you can also exit from here, okay, and things will become static, as you can see. Or you can also add some space in the front and the back part to make it look a little bit better. So that's something you can. Okay, now another thing, let me just show you. Let this be open there. Let me just show you one more thing, that is the default terminal. As you can see, if I press Alt Shift Enter, it opens up this one, that is ST. So it opens this terminal. Now you can do one thing, is that you can get rid of this. You can install your own terminal. So let's cd into cache, oh sorry, dot cache, and then cd into yay slash dwm. Now cd into dwm 6.3. Here we have config.h. Just go for nano config.h. that will open up the config file. Now just scroll down a little bit, you will be able to see the default menu bindings, key bindings that are there. Here we have the term cmd, as you can see it's written st. You can change st with anything else you feel like. Let's go for gnome terminal. You can go for gnome terminal. You can go for, what are the other terminals that we have? Let's see. There is CE4 terminal. Yeah, we also have xfce4 terminal, so you can also go for that. So yeah, you can go for anything. So let's use xfce4 terminal for this. And yes, there are also other terminals like Alacrity and all that you can also use, but for this video, since this is the first customization video, I'm keeping things very simple over here. So let's go for xfce4 terminal. If you want, you can also use any other terminal, anything that you like. That's it. Save it, exit. Now we need to update this. Sudo make clean install, enter the password, enter. That's it, done. Now you just need to log out and log back in order to see the change. So I have logged back into this one, and now you can definitely open anything. For example, let's open, the terminal has been changed to xfce terminal. So you can go here to preferences, you can choose any color of your choice for the background and all. You can choose any color, whichever you want. So that's all. Another thing that I forgot to mention is that I'm using the Cora icons. As you can see, for applying the Cora icons, it is very simple. Just download the Cora icon zip and extract the folders in home/.icons. Just go there, and here we have the three folders: Cora, Cora Lite, and Cora Lite panel. And from LX appearance, if you head over to LX appearance, from here you can just go to icon theme, and here is the Cora icon. So that's all. You can use the Cora icons here. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Do like, share and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.